She never fooled you. You saw what you saw. You heard what you heard. You felt what you felt, and you didn't gaslight yourself. You just chose to carry it. You knew the distance in her smile wasn't a mystery. It was a measurement. You knew the pauses weren't poetry. They were warning labels. You always knew exactly what she was, and you loved her anyway. She never said she won't leave you. There was no oath, no contract, no forever inked into the bone. You always knew, not in a loud way. In that quiet, private way the body whispers truce, the mind doesn't want to file. The knowledge sat behind your ribs like a folded letter you refused to open. Not because you couldn't read it, but because you wanted one more unruined evening. One more unbroken morning. One more laugh that didn't have a shadow. You always thought of the possibility, and you ignored your thoughts to love her anyway. You didn't silence the alarm. You lived with it. She never said she won't hurt you. No one can promise that. You stood close enough to be cut because distance was its own kind of cruelty, and you weren't built for half measures. You always felt it in your guts. Your stomach kept the ledger. Your skin kept notes. You were fluent in the weather of her mood. You mapped it. You navigated it. You smiled through the turbulence and tightened your seatbelt in the dark. You always saw the signs, and you loved her anyway. And you chose to love with your hands unclenched, knowing the exit was always lit in the corner. You didn't ignore the smoke. You accepted it. And now you have this lingering soreness in your heart. It's not theatrical. It's not screaming. It does not beg for witnesses. It just exists. It is there, 24/7. It doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't apologize for staying. It is hard for you to breathe because there is a weight on your chest. And still, you keep breathing, slow. Not because it's easy, but because it's required. It is hard to explain this pain, but I know it. I know the shape it makes in the throat. I know the way your hands rest on your knees a second longer before you stand. I know how it feels. Accept it. Acceptance is not surrender. It's you telling the truth without decorating it. Accept this pain and your foolishness in the past. You loved at full volume. You tried without bargaining. You stood in the doorway of a leaving house and said, "If I can't keep it, I will still bless it." That's a scar, yes, but it's also a signature. You do not have to regret it. Regret is a loop. The lesson is a line. Loops trap you. Lines move you. Keep the lesson. Keep the tenderness that survived the fire. Keep the dignity of having loved without hiding. Let the rest burn out behind you like a used match. Just move forward with it, not around it. With it. Shoulder to shoulder with the ache, step for step with the weight. You will look back at these memories later on in your life and have a smile on your face. The kind of smile that knows the cost and honors the purchase, trust me. Because scars don't lie and time doesn't flatter. Trust me, because I have seen men build new hearts out of old echoes. Trust me, because survival is not an accident. It's a practice. Warriors look cooler with those battle scars. Because the mark on your chest is a map of where you refuse to disappear. Because the line across your heart is proof you were in the arena, not the audience. Because you learned how to bleed without breaking your oath to yourself. Wear these memories like you worship them, not like trophies, like truths. Let them live on your skin without owning your steps. Let them remind you who you are when the room gets quiet and the world gets cold. Wear them while you breathe, while you build, while you become. Wear them while you choose the life that kept choosing you back when nothing else did. Wear them like you worship them.